And I'm Andrea Tanteros in for Greta Van Susteren. Up first tonight, a Marine who served our country spending this Memorial Day behind bars in Mexico. Sergeant Andrew Tamarisi has been held in a Mexican prison since he made a wrong turn at the border. And that was almost 2 months ago. Now, Greta and the On the Record team have been all over this. They went to Mexico to investigate the Marine's case, and they found out just how confusing the Tijuana border crossing is. In fact, they discovered that a flashing sign alerting drivers to the Mexican border wasn't even there when the Marine drove through it, which makes it even more obvious that the Marine ended up in Mexico accidentally. Former Congressman Allen West joins us now. So, Congressman, we're coming up on Memorial Day. We have an American Marine in a jailed prison. What kind of message does this send, especially amidst all the controversy in the VA scandal about how we treat our active and past military members?
Well, it's good to be with you, Andrea, and the optics are absolutely horrible. You think about what is going on with the Veterans Administration, the hospital, and the fact that we have veterans that are dying because they're on a wait list. You talk about Sergeant Tamarisi and his situation, which he even called on 911. We have the record of him calling, the audio tape of him saying exactly what is happening. But yet you have the President of the United States of America who goes off to Cooperstown, Ohio to visit the Baseball Hall of Fame to talk about tourism, and then goes off to New York City to do fundraisers. You have the Secretary of State, John Kerry, who was in Mexico and could have just said, I will not leave until Sergeant Tamarisi is released himself. So right now what we have are these very neutered pajama boy leaders, or faux leaders in Obama and in Kerry, and it's very embarrassing. It is a sad state of affairs that a Marine is being detained, a combat veteran who could possibly be suffering from PTSD, who is guilty of nothing.
You know, Congressman, I think a lot of the viewers, myself included, feel that when Mexicans cross our border, often illegally, Congress debates whether or not we should give them amnesty. They get health care, they get benefits, they may even get American citizenship when one of ours crosses accidentally, not intentionally. Now, he did break some laws by carrying these guns, but it's clear that he did. He gets thrown in prison. Isn't there a problem with that?
I have a huge problem with that. And first of all, he did not break any laws. If there's any law that he broke, is the law of a Marine who got lost. He didn't have a good map and compass direction. But those guns were registered. If anything, the Mexican Border Police should have contacted the United States Border Police and said, we have an individual, he made a wrong turn, we're going to meet you at the border, and we're going to make sure that we escort him back across, and they should have told him vaya con Dios. But again, when you look at what is happening in this situation, the manner by which now we're hearing that he's going to have a hearing on Wednesday, and they may possibly set some type of bail so that the Mexican authorities can save some type of face. This is horrific. And you already know about the story of 36,000 criminal illegal immigrants that were released by the Obama administration. What message did that send to Sergeant Tamarisi and his mother?
Now, you talked about this hearing and how they could ask for bail. Isn't that what it's about, though, Congressman? Isn't this all about money? I mean, I remember getting pulled over the last time I was in Mexico, and they basically just want to shake you down for some money. There was no infraction that was had. They're claiming that Sergeant Tamarisi, in this case, broke a Mexican law, but it sounds like they want to wheel and deal with the United States behind closed doors. Do you think that's what the government's doing?
Yes, this is extortion. There's no doubt about it, because Sergeant Tamarisi had 3 registered guns. As I said earlier, and we have the tape of it, he called in to 911 to let them know exactly what was happening. So this is not something he was trying to smuggle guns. Those guns were registered properly in the United States of America. He was not trying to hide any of his actions, and it should have been a simple act of the Mexican Border Police, Border Patrol, whatever agency, turning him back over to the United States Border Patrol and not continue on. This has gone on for 2 months. This is absolutely heinous, and it's appalling, and it's unconscionable.
It is, Congressman. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks.